Bagpipe Maker's Baby was started in the early 90s as a mix of ideas around love, community, isolation and family. These combined to become a short story set up the northeast English coast. In my head it was always Holderness, but it could have been anywhere between Spurn and Berwick, Alnwick, Robin Hood's Bay, anywhere. The important thing was that it was the northeast and that it was English. The bagpipes are Northumbrian. So out it came, another little story, and then having adapted it for film, it was part of my move up here to Hull and East Yorkshire. It is a simple story, but not a normal tale in this sometimes crazy and mixed-up world we live in. Has a dreamlike fairy tale quality to it that sets out to be beautiful, honest and hopeful.
I met Julian mid-May 2015. He contacted me after seeing some of the music video work I'd been doing and liked my visual style. We subsequently met where he offered me the direction for this film. And we met quite a few times afterwards, before getting anyone else on board or even moving forward with the project, and we just kind of chatted about films we liked and different interests. But eventually the conversation started moving towards these 3 scripts Julian had been sat on for a while and kind of wanted to see realised. And this is kind of where it all began. The Bagpipe Maker's Baby is the first short we're getting out there. However, there are 2 feature-length scripts that we're planning to shoot in pretty quick succession, each showing a very different side of life. One shows a month in the life of an abandoned boy, and the other is an ensemble story of trawlermen who have recently lost their industry and how they kind of individually cope with that downfall. The reason this has grabbed me more than anything else, story aside, is that we're not moving to London or Manchester to recruit and shoot this. All these stories are set and have grown from the Hull and East Yorkshire area. And we're filling the cast and crew with locally sourced people as well, you know, from all walks of life. We've got ex-students, professional actors and just local production companies. These are stories of the area, from the area.
I first got involved with the Bagpipe Maker's Baby through ArtLink, where I met Julian to talk about it initially, and he hooked me pretty quickly with the idea. I thought on the one hand it was very grounded, had some very relatable themes, very human themes in, but at the same time has a subtle bit of the fantastical, of the fairy tale, and those things always appeal to me. I thought there was a lot of creative potential and I really wanted to be involved from the get-go. So we began meeting at a local cafe. We started small, started with early concepts, experimented a bit until we had something we thought was worth developing further. I was particularly keen on the idea of taking this conch shell image and running with that, using it as a strong promo image that really catches the attention and has something mystical and appealing about it from the off. I started talking with the director Chris, and we ran with his rough shot lists, and I began developing them into storyboards and the animatics you should be seeing now. I was very pleased with how it began to take shape. All the little features that started to come out and ideas that began to be realised visually, and I'm hoping we can take that into the actual film and make this thing happen with your help.
I was brought on to the film by Chris, the director. We met at university and asked me to come on to the production as the production manager. My role encompasses social networking, crowdfunding, budgeting, health and safety, and sourcing anything that we could possibly need for the production. During filming, I'm going to be there to ensure the smooth running of the film, looking after everyone involved, and making sure that Chris and Julian are on location with a cup of coffee at 5 a.m. The film's pretty much built on the support and encouragement of our supporters, colleagues and friends, and you guys who hopefully will help us out with the funding. We're not doing this to get rich, we're not doing it to have any financial gain, but it's just for the love of making films. It's what we enjoy doing, and we just want to make something with other artists in the area and make something that will hopefully lead on to more productions and more adventures.
This here in Cardoma 94 in Hull is the starting point for the team behind the Bagpipe Maker's Baby. We are all either from here or live here in Hull and East Yorkshire. Writers, musicians, actors, cameramen, sound, light, costume, prop, set designers. The production is the next stage in a long journey of a story we'd like you to be part of.
This is our vision, and you can make it happen. If you'd like to be a part of that, we'd love to have you along for the journey.